Ladies and gentlemen, hi guys, how are y'all doing? My name is Mica-Elgin Vi. I'm from the band Modern Day Fitzgerald from Kansas City, and today I'm gonna review some awesome music right now. I'm here to talk about Vigil and Thieves' new album, Make Sure They Hear You. A band from Lawrence, Kansas. I know this awesome group of people for the longest time, and they're one of the most talented and most hardworking musicians I've ever met. Quick little backstory. We were supposed to do a show way back when, then it kind of fell through because booking sucks and everything, but we kept in good contact with each other. We've always been good friends after that. We all both also played the same showcase over at South by Southwest this year. Their sound is so unique. It still has very rock roots, more of a punk attitude. They have melodic guitar tones to even the lead vocalist, Sarah Storm, is one of the best vocalists here in the Kansas City area, and I think that they have done wonders on this particular album. What makes this album different, once again, it's called Make Sure They Hear You. They bring back one of the cool, idea of storytelling. One of the best things I love about Vigil and Thieves is their usage of the composition in the works. For example, you have a great rockin' bass line that drives the whole song and has a good back and forth with the drums, and it was one of those things that's very important to keep your head nodding. And my favorite thing about this too is that bass tone's very crisp and raw and everything. I think most bass players should learn from that. On top of that, you also have a great guitar melody. The thing I love about this is the guitar player, Steph Castor. She does a great job on creating some great guitar melodies over the bass drum driven tracks. So guitarists like myself, we love to have driving the songs with chord progression, punk rock chords or bar chords that helps drive the song, and usually matches with the actual bass. But the thing what Steph Castor does, she actually uses delay on the guitar and reverb and creates this melodic composition on top of that. It has that nice free-flowing melody on top of the actual drum beat and everything. It just creates this cool, hopeful vibe and the whole feel of the album itself. You also have Sarah Storm's beautiful vocals on top of that. She can be more playful and fun with some of her vocal lines, but then there are times on some songs where she can be very irritated, angry, and screams out the lyrics itself too, to the point you can hear the frustration in her voice. One of the songs that proves that very well, You Can't Fix a Fracture with a Crutch, and then she sings I Don't Want to Be Human Anymore. When she sings the line more, you can just hear the frustration. Another good example of that too is one of my favorite songs, Ladylike. For me, it's a good satire of the idea of hey, I want you to dress this way, I want you to act this way, in a very satirical kind of attitude. She's like, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and dress properly and I'll act more very ladylike. When the chorus hits, why can't you be so ladylike? The idea that she's so annoyed. There's a song called Stop, and I don't want to ruin anything about the song, but the thing about the song that it starts off with a militaristic drum roll with a more depressing guitar melody on. You hear Sarah singing. Having Sarah feeling defeated when the antagonist is trying to tell her there's nothing you can really do in this situation, and whatever you do, no one's gonna listen. Kind of builds up that tension, builds up that pressure to the point when the chorus, you hear Sarah scream, stop. Once I heard that chorus, I never teared up in a song so much as this one. It just hit me so much. It makes you feel defeated. I never really had a song to actually, put you down in that situation. The thing about this album, it's well put together. It's the thing about, music these days, including myself, there's a lot of love songs, there's a lot of party songs and stuff like that, but this is one of the albums that make you understand the lowest of lows, but then how one can actually arise from it. But yeah, overall, this album has some killer tracks. One of my top favorite songs is Hate. A Ladylike, You Can't Fix a Fracture with a Crutch. I've seen that song performed so many times, and it's one of my favorite performances I ever did. But yeah, overall, if you guys haven't checked it out, please listen to the album. Make Sure They Hear You is out on Spotify. Make sure they hear you. Once again, my name is Mica-Elgin Vi. Please go ahead and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Out of anything, be cool and stay classy, kids.